Well, today I am trying to speak generally what makes us happy in our life, or that is what, in the quest of that, we follow or we pursue something, or most of us we are pursuing. So, what makes you happy, and why do you think that it is somewhere creating contentment in your life, or it is somewhere creating ecstasy, or why? See, it is simple. What I understand is, since the childhood, as per our upbringing, whatever scenario we have gone through, or we have met with many such circumstances, with many different experience during our life, the all things we are or we have been training. Yeah, why not? It is somewhere ingrained in our head, or we are moving accordingly. So, if I talk about myself, so when I grown up in a small village where everybody they are farmer, or they had some other belief, like they always wake up early in the morning, they believe taking a bath, worshipping, they believe in God, they believe doing good thing. These all things gradually ingrained in my head. And similarly, wherever you belong to, wherever you grown, you must have come across such habit, such environment where you realize that yes, this is how we ingrain during the journey of growing age. And believe me, you must agree, up to the age teenager, we were super excited. So whatever comes in our mind, whatever situation we navigated, this all remains fresh. Still, it is fresh, sitting in our mind. Yeah, after 20, 25, gradually we engaged ourselves where we are engrossed, doing a lot of job, a lot of responsibility, and these all things basically took us out from the presence of mind. So now we are not that greatly engrossed in the present, or we are using presence of mind as per now. So now we are thinking a lot of things. We have to work, we have some job, household chores, taking my son from a school, going to job, writing email, talking with client, studying, teaching a student. Variety of things we have as per our separate or individual responsibility. But what we ingrain up to teenager, that still works. So if I know that worshipping to God, or paying our obeisance in front of God, it means I'll get grace of Him. There is some superpower, super God. They will shower grace that will save me, that will protect me from all evil thing in the world, and it will bring me, it will help me to make my dream come true. These all things already in our mind, not now, since childhood up to teenager. So we have a great belief about these things. So doing these things somewhere brings us contentment, happiness, ecstasy, and we enjoy doing that. And it should be ultimately what we have in our life, especially in this advanced modern age. Nothing, only everything is falling apart. There is no peace in mind. There are no kinds of things that we can absorb, or that may give us contentment or happiness or satisfaction. Ultimately, what we think that will gives us ecstasy or contentment, what we have believed, doing that things, we have satisfaction. Yes. So for me, this is how it makes me satisfied. For you, what you know only. But once we grow or we are growing up, we are also having some authentic shots. Like for me, reading book is a great way. Always, even the book, when we read, we come across many things that somewhere correlate with the all things that we have ingrained already in our mind since our childhood. So when we were child, when we were growing, our parents always taught us, be authentic, be truthful, believe in karma, do hard work. These all things, if we do, respect people, respect time, study hard, only these all things are in the different form coming in the book. So reading book is also one of the authentic source, great way of ingraining a good idea, good logic, good mindset. These all develop a certain great thing that we want gradually to ingrain, or these all things enriches our mindset, defy our mindset, and shows the right path. So what we have already learned, if the same path we are getting by the book, why not we should study, why not we should read? But in the opposite side, there are some such evil mindset people. They have such institution, they have such organization where they are training teenager, young people. They are doing brainwash. Why? They are just trying to inculcate or instill in their mind that this is you, that is he. So they are separating or somehow teaching that you have to fight with people, you have to kill the people to save your caste, to save your community. But these all things you will never come across while reading any religious book. Everywhere we go, you find some authentic teaching. They have taught always to think, to support people, to believe in karma, to do good things. Don't believe in misdeed. Don't believe in devil mindset. Don't do anything racketeer. So nothing is there. Still, there are some agent. They say that they are the agent of God. They always promises their community that they are the face of the God, and they will teach you how to survive, how to save, how to protect, how to fortify your community. And that is why somewhere these are creating some conflict in the young people. Older at least understand, so they are not being deluded. But the young, they are not. They have very plain mind. Whatever they have it taught, easily they understand that yes, I have to do that. So how we are growing, where we are living, in which context, which circumstances we are taking in rest, that matter. But one thing I understand, that if somewhere you are in the shadow of your parents, you are in the guideline of your parents, you will not derail, you will not go astray. Why? Because you will not come across such message, such idea that will derail you, that will divert you from the real life, from the truth. Yes, but there is a handful of majority that don't get a chance, or people they are taking undue advantage or instilling something that is not truth. So what we are ingraining, doing that again and again, somewhere satisfied us, and we feel contentment, we feel satisfaction, or we relish that moment. But what leads to a true path, that what you have learned by your parents, by your true guru, true leader. And you know, the all wrongdoing, all misdeed, they will give you pleasure for a short time, but not always. Somewhere it will lead you in the dark because you are not aware. Somewhere you are putting yourself in dark. Now, in the all the life, you will remain in the dark only. So, what makes you satisfied? Only you can understand. You may know, but you must understand what path you have embarked. Have you read some book that is best seller book? They are giving a right direction, mindset, the way of leading life. They have already led a life, and now they have shared their all life journey, their predicament, adversity, hardship, so that if you ingrain now, if you follow the path, at least you are building your path that you might relish in the future. But it depends who you are following, pursuing, or who is your leader, what makes you satisfied. So these small part in our journey, in our life, somewhere matters. Or why not? Ultimately, education it matters. For long ago, in our community, it used to be said that the teacher or the second God, because the education matter, and still education matter. How you develop your mind, what you study, it matters. There are many people, their minds did not develop all their life. They are somewhere living with minimum experience of life, minimum knowledge. They could not get such chance where they could have gone in some university, some school, some college. But again, even if you belong from such category, there are handful people. They develop their mindset. They edify. They upgraded their mindset by reading books, by coming across such gurus, such great leader, and that changed their life. That changed their mindset. So we are one that we need to decide where, what makes us satisfied, in what certain task that I do and we feel comfortable, convenient. So that we have developed our nature, or that always gravitate us. Yes, because somewhere we have ingrained, we have perceived, the logic is hardwired in our mind. It's hard to eliminate, it's hard to shroud. So today I was sitting and thinking this all thing. It was lingering in my mind that what makes me happy. When it comes to me, it's fine doing worship, following God, working on karma. That is really a true true inspiration for me. So when it comes to karma, for me, I all day long surrounded ourselves with the book, audio, video that people, the people are leader in terms of communication, they are sharing good thought, good mindset. They have already learned a lot of things, people are following them. So for me, when I read a book, when I learn English, when I listen English, see, listening also we have choice, what content we are listening. Yeah, so I generally focus that edify our mindset, that helps me to grab, to emulate the skill set, the people they are influencing worldwide, not influencing in the right direction, but the wrong direction, but the right direction. So I always follow that, and that satisfies me. But what satisfies you sitting in the office, working all day long? That is you. That may be one of the reason for you. For somebody watching movie. So in my teenager, I was engrossed. I was obsessed watching movie. At that time, we were not having privilege with a lot of gadget. Now we have laptop, TV, everything is smart, a smartphone. At that time, hardly in a village, in my village, there was only one house. In that house, there used to be a TV that is black and white TV. So if we wanna watch movie, we need to go for a cinema hall, and that was considered not good for teenager. If your guardian knew about that, they used to take you on task. But again, I was very fond of watching movie, and during some occasion like the Shahara, the Diwali, such period, there used to come some VCR in the village, and we watch TV, we watch movie. But gradually, I realized that only education, only a skill set that we have, it works. Because when I was growing in my village area, there was no such great environment to study. So all day long, we were just, the focus was to pass the 10th. 10th was the board, or that was the main target to pass. But I think after 8 or 9, I got some sense that I need to study. And I realized somewhere that when I study, it goes in my mind. But still, that time, my interest was in English, and that still I am pursuing. Yeah, at that time I didn't get chance to get some connection where I used to need, where I can get such offer where I need to learn, I need to speak. I tried multiple time at that time also, but it was not possible being in such typical village. Anyway, so that time this sense ingrained in my mind, and then I realized ultimately a study enhancing our knowledge, developing mind, only these all things works. Otherwise, without mind development, without working on mind, without developing any skill, we cannot survive. And then thereafter, I came across many different scenario, adverse situation, predicament, some pleasant moment. Yeah, and now I'm at the place, I'm thinking that what makes us satisfied. So I'm just wandering here and there, thinking and saying about that. But what makes you satisfied? It matters. Or if you are on the same path, like I left my job, it was a well rewarding job. I left that. It's been long time. Then Corona hit. Then thereafter I didn't try, and still I'm pursuing what I wanted. It satisfied me, no doubt. Yes, my circumstances, financial situation falters sometime, but I'm sure what I'm pursuing, it will reward me one day. And now, every in that time, everything will be shrouded. Then I enjoy my moment because what I want, I'm following that. Yes. So what makes you satisfied? It matters. For me, that shit. For you, you know better.